32nd Annual Chamber of Commerce Installation Breakfast. I'm Rick Van Alstyne. I'm the first president of the Chamber, the back then. It gives me great pleasure to introduce this morning's Master of Ceremonies and fellow Rusty Gavel member, Gary Capita.
And when Debbie asked me to do this, I said, well, in addition to that, do I have to be funny? And she said, you never have been in all the years I've known you. Today, we're also going to recognize members who have made outstanding contributions to the Chamber this past year. Councilman, former mayor, and candidate, or actually future, Orange County 5th District Supervisor, Robert Ming. Please come forward.
That was ad lib. Thank you all for having me here. Thank you, Debbie, and thanks for being here. I wanted to talk with you this inspiration moment about memorable movie moments. They were trying to do something special, and what I wanted to encourage you is that most of those moments don't happen by accident. They happen because people take time and effort and energy to invest in the lives of others. And I wanted to encourage you this morning that as you go about your day, there are plenty of opportunities to make those moments for people. And sometimes those moments happen short and quick and easy, and sometimes it takes a little planning to do something special. But as you do, you'll be investing in the lives of the people around you, and you will make us all in a much more wonderful place. So I want to encourage you to make memorable movie moments whenever you have a chance. Finally, brothers and sisters, whatever is true, whatever is noble, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is admirable, if anything is excellent or praiseworthy, think about such things. And those are good things to make movies about. So I encourage you to do that. Would you bow your heads with me for a moment?
First 4th Battalion of the U.S. Marines and USS McCluskey as our adopted units, and we really are proud of that.
Our annual Chairman's Circle members' support allows the Chamber to continually improve our organization and programs. We really want to thank each of you for your investment in the business community. Allen is our 2013 Diamond sponsor. We have 2 Platinum Chairman's Circle sponsors. Allen Family Automotive Group, represented by the owners Cliff Allen and his CFO, Mary Smith. External Affairs Representative for San Diego Gas and Electric. The next group of Chairman's Circle sponsors are Gold Level. We have American Security Bank's Vice President, Branch Manager, Melinda Dollar. Also, Marcos Vincent, representing Cox Communications. Marcos and I actually used to work here 15 years ago in Corporal Grove, so it's been here forever. Thank you. Great guy. South County Printing is represented by 2 past chairmen, Bill Clampett and David Russell Marshall. The new branch manager for First Bank. Our silver sponsors are Adrian's California Health Insurance Agency, represented by Dan Abrams. Mark Jerkin, Director of Community Outreach for Laguna Niguel, represents the Transportation Board Agency, commonly known as Toll Roads. Director of Business Development for Doctors Ambulance Services, Dave Sanford. Our man behind the camera in the back, Tom Gersten, owner of Reflections Video Productions. Greg Diddley with CR&R Environmental Services. Union Bank, represented by their Vice President, Branch Manager, Mark Lucci. Leo Dennis, General Manager of Walmart Laguna. And Savannah Chop House, represented by Jonathan Powell and our Chamber Master, Kathy Canova. And also Toby Sanford, owner of ABC's Computer Services. Thank you for all your annual support as members of our Chairman's Circle.
Anyone who shopped in the city of Laguna Niguel during the holiday season and purchased goods and services in our city that has sales tax brought those into the chamber office and received drawing tickets for today's drawing. The first winner of $1,000 in gift cards to businesses within the city of Laguna Niguel is going to Winstead. Is that Stephanie Winstead? Our second winner of $500 in gift cards will go to, and we have Brockmeyer. And our final winner is Bill Van Grant.
In 2008, the Rusty Gavel Award was created by past presidents and chairmen to honor an outstanding former past president or chairman. Gary Capita, CPA, on behalf of the Chamber's presidents and chairman, congratulations on being selected as this year's Rusty Gavel.
This particular ambassador this year stood out. This person was always there whenever I needed a little extra help. I could always rely on this person to be at every event and just kind of fit in wherever we needed something, and always did it with a smile. And so I'm very, very pleased to note something a little bit in the background. But this year, the ambassador of the year goes to Susan Johnson.
Sorry to interrupt the program. Heidi, on behalf of the Ambassador Committee, we'd like to give you a token of appreciation for your 3 years of hard work and wonderful leadership. We will miss you.
Good morning, my name is Dwayne Cave. I'm the Vice Chair of Governmental Affairs for the Chamber of Commerce. Jody, will you come up here for a second? And Debbie's wondering what the heck is going on. But Jody Bob, with Assemblywoman Diane Harkey's office, will explain why.
Well, I cannot believe that Debbie forgot this with all the awards that are going on today. And she is so detail-oriented. She's so good at these events, putting them together, working everything out. We've got the timeline, we know exactly what to do, but she forgot one very important thing. This year we are celebrating, and I'm not sure exactly what it is, if it's the 25th or the 30th anniversary of Debbie being the director of the Laguna Niguel Chamber of Commerce.
Receiving your awards, I'll tell you a little bit about why you won the award. So first, we have the Chamber Champion, which is Rhonda Edmondson, owner of Chick's Plumbing. Let's give her a hand right now. Next, the Chamber's new Chair-elect, Heidi Fisher, with Salt Creek Wine Company, is our 2013 Outstanding Volunteer of the Year. Heidi, please. This year's Outstanding Committee Chair of the Year is presented to 3 gentlemen who have exemplified themselves in organization and management skills and whose committee made a huge impact on the Chamber. Would Tom Morrow, Merritt Johnson, and Dave Simpson, the holy trinity of Chamber chairs, please come up to accept the 2013 Committee Chair of the Year. Next is our Rookie of the Year. The award for Outstanding Rookie of the Year is presented to someone who is a new member in the Chamber, has made a big impression on everyone they come in contact with. As they trip the light fantastic up to the stage, please congratulate Matt and Lisa Brown, owners of Outstanding Chamber Member of the Year goes to an individual who's gone that extra mile to help the Chamber. And that certainly defines someone who's not going to have to go very far to pick up the award. It's our very own David Simpson. Okay, next is our Outstanding Small Business of the Year. We're down to our 2 final awards, the Small Business of the Year and Large Business of the Year. The Small Business of the Year this year goes to Savannah Shop House. And now our final award. The Large Business of the Year award is presented to Laguna Niguel Water District. Board member June Lopez, if you please come forward. Congratulations, June.
Thanks again to all our members, volunteers, large small businesses. Again, without you, it wouldn't be possible for the chamber to have the influence we do in the community in Orange County and the state to further businesses. So thanks again, everybody. What I'd like to do is I call your names, and this is my 2013 board, have you come forward and accept a little token of appreciation. Share that fan neighbor. I see where this is going. First Vice Chair Heidi Fisher. Treasurer Mary Smith. Orange is not a flag. Immediate past Chairman Mike Blue. Director Merritt Johnson. Director and past Chairman Kurt Blackwood. This is actually quite tasty. Director Bill Lieber. Director June Lopez. Director David Simpson, and our member of the year. Thank you, David. And Director Tom Moore. Thank you for all your commitment to the organization, Tom. And for your support during my term.
Now, if the new board of directors, if you'll raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name. Okay, good job. Promise to support and enhance. The Laguna Niguel Chamber of Commerce. During my term. I will adhere to the laws. Of the state of California. For those of you who may not know, in addition to his work in the Chamber of Commerce, Steve Redding did an excellent job as he served on our planning commission as a planning commissioner. We are very grateful to him for the work that he has done for our city and a lot of the projects within our city. So we give it not from the heart, not just because of what he's done for the chamber, what he's done for the community, and what he's done for the city. So with that, I get to give him two things. This one is our plaque as a planning commissioner. So, we congratulate you on that. I get a plaque. You will be dearly missed. You honestly will. This is on behalf of the entire city and the city council. So this is a resolution commending you for all the service you have done. You've done so much, this is really long. But during your term as chairman, numerous programs were held, including networking and educational opportunities for businesses through monthly breakfast, after-hour mixers, luncheon programs, ribbon cuttings, new member receptions, and partnering with the surrounding chambers to meet new potential clients. You've done a terrific job. You're sorely missed. Our loss is their gain. We have some very special items. For our past planning commissioner and chair of the planning commissioner, so something, I know you're going to want these in Chicago. So, they ask you to help us.
That'll be fun on the flight.
On the plane, you can go through that TSA security.
I'll be on eBay by noon.
Okay, so, you know, you're going far away, but you're going to be bored, I'm sure, and there'll be plane flights and things like that. So, we wanted to give you some things to remember home by. Work to do. So I present to you your own special copy of the Gateway Specific Plan, the Environmental Impact Report and Technical Appendices, which have set the stage for our transformation of the Gateway. Just something for you to read when you're bored. Have some stuff. Yeah, and no, they don't want to see. And wheelbarrows will be fun.
The cornerstone of Lifetime Fitness, beautiful new 128,000 square foot resort-style health club, which will open this April. Here's a cornerstone. I think they'll let you take it on the plane. And but wait, there's more. Shipping and handling extra. I want to present you with this official Laguna Niguel cap for my private collection.
Okay, this is reclaimed wood from the Whole Foods Market, which has dramatically upgraded the character of the Aliso Village Center. And we've got to remodel the whole center. I really, really appreciate it. I'm sure you love this. You can
I love that project.
above your mantle and just enjoy that.
Basically just cleaned house over at City Hall. This is only a good scene. For the ambitious time you spent on the remodeling of Allen Cadillac and Hyundai, we have a wonderful material board for you. You will be exceeding 50 pounds going back.
This set of plans for Career Loft. It's the first residential project in the Gateway area. It's currently under construction. And I know you were a big part of making Career Lofts and getting the Gateway started, so we wanted to make sure you have these plans to continue to prove who you're in Chicago. Thank you very much.
Krampus, representing Orange County's current 5th District Supervisor, former Assemblywoman, first Mayor of Laguna Niguel, and future State Senator Pat Bates. Please welcome Jeanette Krampus.
Supervisor Bates had to leave to go to a meeting, and of course she had a bee in her car. What else is new, right? Anyway, she asked me to present the certificate, not only from Pat Bates, but all the supervisors. And she wanted me to read one paragraph.
Whereas Steve Reddick's leadership created and implemented new programs working to educate and connect the members of the Laguna Niguel Chamber of Commerce, and you did it so well.
Howard Hill is representing our congressman from the 46th Congressional District, Daniel Parker. Howard, please come forward and make your presentation.
I told Debbie I needed just 25 minutes, and so I didn't. Seriously, I just want to say, the last time I was in this room, I was here to see Tom Petty. So I just want to say, on behalf of Congressman Rohrabacher, that we know that in the eyes of all the people here, in the hearts of the people in this town, that you are a rock star. So I feel like I come back for another rock star performance. I just want to say congratulations to you and pass along the Congressman's best wishes for your future.
And Jody Vaughn, who is representing Assemblywoman Diane Harkey of the 73rd State Assembly District, who is our future State Board of Equalization.
Well, Steve, thank you very much for your service to the community as well as to the chamber. We wish you much luck in your future endeavors. On behalf of Assemblywoman Diane Harkey and
Senator Peter Walters.
we'd like to present this resolution.
Please accept this scrapbook
As a reminder of the last year in the chamber and the things that went on in the city as well. Every year I ask my incoming chair if they want a scrapbook, and I've been, please say no. And every year they want one. So anyhow, enjoy that. Such an honor getting to know the real Steve Reddick. Jen Abrams, would you please come forward? And
It's our pleasure giving you the new Rusty Gavel Award. Congratulations.
Thank you, Chairman Abrams. My name is Steve, and so as some of you know, I've been coming back and forth between Chicago a lot. I still do a lot of business here. I actually have a deal closing this afternoon. That and my dad's Super Bowl party on Sunday was really the only reason I came. Breakfast, so I figured I'd stop by. No, that's a load of hooey. My dad hates football. If you see the gifts that I gave my board are timepieces. And the reason for that, for the clocks, is for them to know that I appreciate their time, because I know that their time is valuable. If you probably missed early in the program in the script, there was a line that said, your time is valuable, but volunteering is invaluable. And so their time is extremely important to me, and I greatly, greatly appreciate it. But also another aspect of a timepiece is to realize that, our time on this earth is finite. If you're looking at something in your life that isn't working or you need to change, my thought process is, the clock is ticking, it's time to do it. So it's interesting to see, living in Chicago right now, to live in a state that actually is run quite well. And mind you, it's a smaller state. We've been there a long time. Case in point, the school my kids were in here in Laguna Niguel, the teacher-student ratio is 35 to 1. Where we live now, a little bit out in the suburbs, it's 17 to 1, 1.5. So, doing things for my children. I also have my real estate license in Illinois now. And that was a really interesting process. Our OCAR members here, and I appreciate your support. it's really funny, when you get your license in California, you have to take classes and then you email the proof into the state, and the state approves you to take the test. 2-3 weeks later, you have to take the test, and then you go to LA or San Diego, and then you get the little Scantrons, and you mail that in, and then if you pass, and they send you the results 2 or 3 weeks later. Then you get fingerprinted, and maybe 6 weeks later, you can mail it in, and the state will send it back. So I'm in Chicago, I go take my test, 90-hour classes. I'm leaving the real estate school, and I said, oh, sir, well, we've transmitted the results of your classes to the state via email. And you should be getting an email within 24 hours authorizing you to take the test. Okay. I actually got the email that night, called the next day, had my test. That was a Friday, took my test on Wednesday. Sat down, and I went to the H&R Block because they outsourced everything to take the test. Walked into H&R Block, sat down, and there was the computer screen with the camera on it, and a little scanner for your fingerprints. Took the test, click, click, click. Scanned my fingerprints, took a picture, walked to the front desk, and congratulations, sir, you passed. Here's your license. You print it out. I went to the DMV, I had to get my driver's license. And I didn't have an appointment. Between the time I walked in, application, paid, took the written test, and then taking a picture, I was out of there in 30 minutes. And that included the 10 minutes I sat down and read the pamphlet to make sure I got things right. And I left with the license in my hand, waiting for it to get. I said, this has got to be a fluke. I had to go back and get my license plates a couple weeks later, and I had a meeting downtown. Like, next 4:15 in the afternoon, I really need this done. My registration is going to expire. This is not an easy thing, it's California. So I look on my smartphone where the nearest DMV is at, go in there at 4:30 in the afternoon. I'm thinking, this is a waste of time. I shouldn't be bothering. Walk into the DMV, and I didn't have an appointment. I was out of there in 15 minutes with the plates in my car. It's just amazing. We're in the greatest year. I always laugh, I was joking. The pantry was a crack up. And it was always productive. We've always got things done. It was just an amazing time to work with you. And I remember when you did this year, hopefully you won't either. So funny story, a couple years ago, I think Debbie had an employee who left, moved on, and quit. And she said, what am I going to do for this employee? Because I really want to give her something, a gift card, chocolate. I said, no, my suggestion to her was, why don't you get her an Employee of the Year award? That way she can hang it on her desk, and it's always going to be on her resume, and carries with her forever. And then tongue-in-cheek, Debbie kind of said, well, I never got an employee. So I fixed that today. But I thought Employee of the Year wasn't good enough. So, Debbie, I'm presenting you here with Employee of the Century. Public officials, this is a replica. So 25 years of meritorious service. This chamber is grateful for all your service. Debbie, thanks so much. Thank you again, thank you to Laguna Niguel. Thank you to all the volunteers for what a great year. Thanks so much. Thank you. Never be able to thank you. Dan Abrams, please come up so I can complete my final item of the work of Chairman of the Board to pass the gavel to you to close the program. This gavel, it's big so you can see it in the back. It's a symbol of authority and the right to act officially in the capacity of chairman or presiding officer. I'm passing this gavel to you in front of many witnesses. Best of luck to you, Dan, and happy birthday. Dan's closing comment.
Wow. Dro, I don't need the Robert's Rules of Order. Wow. This is really, we are so blessed to have such a group here. We woke up this this morning, and it was just like going through the names of everybody that's on here, everybody around here, is that I look at you, Linda, Robert, me, just that your work at the helm here, you've built relationships. And I'm looking at every single one of the council members. Lori, Jerry, double Jerry. Every one of you have gone out of your way to build your relationships with the chamber and the people in the community. Rod Foster, you came on board. Matt, you came on board. Our chief of police, our city manager. It's just that we're so blessed. You two you don't just come over and say hello, you mean it. And if I could just take just a piece of that and take it to the group, I'd be so blessed. When I came to our board members, and every one of you were handpicked, and every one just said yes. I mean, Gary Capua, my old friend last 30 years, I mean, just being mayor and past president, I mean, never come on back onto the board, he just says, Dan, how could I say no? David Weiss, wherever you are, buddy, there you are. Just old friend 30 years, he just, past president to past chair of the chamber, just said yes. Other members on there, please, I don't want to leave any names out, but every single one of you really meant something to me. Thank you all for participating in the chamber and supporting local business. Thank you also for coming to celebrate Steve's warm farewell and welcoming the 2014 Board of Directors. Thank you for the following that made today's event special. Gary Capua for being Master of Ceremonies. Photography. Simpson Photography. I know what Jimmy told me to do right before I got here. Tom Gerson, Reflections Video. For their invitation and program designs. Oh yes, the 1st Regiment, 1st Marines. Yeah. And the St. Regis for their hospitality. I do look forward to leading the organization this year. It's in well shape. We've had growth. Man, I just want to stand here a year from now and be the same and have more. Why not? Let's